1,000. What do you think when you hear that number?
Yeah, it's crazy number, obviously, and it's a pretty special day, obviously, and um, good time kind of to reflect a little bit, and um, you know, obviously think about a little bit the time you've been here and the 15 years, and it's pretty special to do it, with this organization, and it's the only team I played for, so yeah, special day. I'm excited for it.
Do you feel like in a way, obviously it's a big moment for you, but it's also a big moment for the franchise? The first time a player has played 1,000 games with Nashville.
Um, yeah, I mean it's pretty cool. Yeah, the first time for sure. I mean, I think the franchise obviously isn't that old yet, and um, you know, um, like I said, it's yeah. I think it's a special day. It's special for me because all the trust I've got from this organization, and being able to play here for so long, and um, just yeah, it's pretty cool. This place has become a home for me. So many amazing memories on the ice and off the ice with the organization. It's such an amazing organization. So, yeah, like I said, I'm very grateful for the Preds. Give me all that trust and being able to do it here.
What about the family side of it? I know, obviously, your wife, kids, parents, that sort of thing. What do you make of that? Just the fact that they're able to be here and kind of sharing it with you.
Yeah, it's awesome. My kids are a good age now too, where they kind of understand what's happening a little bit, and they obviously they'll all be at the game, and just yeah. I mean, I met my wife here. My kids were born here, so like there's so many things that happened in this town over the 15 years, and my family's here from. Uh, my family's here from back home. They've been here so many times. They love it here too. So yeah, to have everyone here is pretty special.
Knowing how hard you fought to get back and be healthy too, does it make this moment a little bit extra special as well?
Um, yeah, yeah, it definitely does. I think I think everyone who plays 1,000 games or more deals with injury at some point, and obviously it's a physical game. So I think a lot has to go right health-wise to be able to play 1,000, and and there's also I think a lot of people you're thankful for. Our staff who does an amazing job, keeps you healthy, and there's a lot that goes into it. But yeah, yeah, I definitely feel very lucky health-wise, to be able to get to 1,000.
When you were drafted, did you ever think that 1,000 was even possible?
No, I mean that's not something. I don't think that's something you think about when you get drafted. It's when you get drafted, your goal is to make it in the NHL. Hopefully, play one game in the NHL, and 1,000 is such a long ways away. And yeah, it's like I said, it's crazy how time flies, how much has happened, but also how much time has flown by, and 15 years, and it feels like it's gone by like this, and so yeah, that's definitely something I never dreamed of.
Ahead of game 1,000, can you reflect back on game one, which I believe was at Joe Louis Arena?
Detroit,
right?
yeah, yeah.
How different is Rome Josi now from back then?
Yeah, a lot different. A lot of things happened since then. Yeah, I think, definitely evolved as a person and as a player too. I think over the years, and but I do remember that game. Like I remember, just going out there for warm-ups, which I thought was the coolest thing about that whole game. You're out there in warm-ups in an NHL game, and Joe Louis Arena, which is historic, obviously, and there's Pavel Datsyuk, Sederberg, Lidstrom across the ice, it was pretty surreal. So I think you never forget your first one.
What do you appreciate most about just being able to be here your entire career and to have played this many games here in this city for this franchise?
I mean, a lot of things. I think first of all, I think the organization is first class. I mean, there's so many people in this organization that I have a amazing relationship with. So many people that have been here even before I came here, or the same amount of time that I've been here, and there's just so many amazing people in this organization, and that's the way it's run, and the staff, everyone, and I think your teammates. I think I was talking to them earlier, kind of reflect back, and like you remember obviously all nice stuff, but you kind of remember who who you did it with. You know, you remember your teammates that were here. You remember the staff that was here, and the people that were here, your family and everyone. And you know, there's so many people that have inspired me over the years and helped me. And like I said, you don't get to 1,000 games without any help. So there's so many people that helped me along the way, and then just the city. You know, I think we have a special bond with our fans, with the community, and like I said, this place has become home for me. And yeah, I met so many amazing friends outside of hockey, and like I said, my family was born here, so this city has given me so much, and the organization. So I'm definitely very grateful for that.
So where's the balance tonight now between taking all this in, but then also realizing it's another huge 2 points?
Yeah, I mean, I think you want to obviously enjoy it, and you want to enjoy the moment. But I think once the game starts, it's kind of, it's another game. We're trying to win the game, and obviously, like I said, it's a special game for me, obviously. And but like I said, once the game starts, you focus on the game, and try to do your best.
Brutal 1,000 for Roman tonight. Obviously, it's a great milestone. How much, as a coach, are you looking forward to being a part of it? How much do you think the team?
Well, I think organizationally, when you have a player of his stature, kind of the face of the franchise, and to play 1,000 games in one uniform is really hard these days. I think with the CBA, free agency, all those different things, it's a heck of an accomplishment. So I think not just for the Nashville Predators, but I think for the city of Nashville, youth hockey in Nashville, the hockey fans, to watch Roman grow up. Obviously had some really big years, and to see him play 1,000 games with one franchise, with the Nashville Predators, is pretty cool. And with Roman, I think he treats everybody the same, from whoever, anywhere. Which speaks to his volumes about his character and who the person he is. Treats his teammates all the same. Doesn't matter where they came from, how decorated they are. He's just a wonderful person. He's even a better person. He's a great hockey player than he is a hockey player.
What do you remember about you crossing the 1,000-game mark? I believe you were in Minnesota at the time. What emotions came up for you in that moment?
Well, it's tough, because I think when you get to that game, sometimes it feels like an obituary at times. You see everybody talk about it, and you got to kind of catch yourself that you're not dead. I think everybody you hit 1,000 games and you hear the tributes and the things people say about you, and all of a sudden I think as a hockey player, you're always moving forward. You're always thinking about the next game, the next shift, the next play, and you take a second and reflect, and it's for me, wasn't a great feeling. You just want to move forward, and you probably didn't take time to look back at all the things that happened in your career and the people that helped you get to that spot or that great achievement. You almost feel uncomfortable in different ways, and you just wanted it over with, and you want to move on. In hindsight, probably wish I would have enjoyed it a little bit more, but I think it's just the nature of kind of who I am and how hockey players are built, that it's always the next play.
Knowing how much he also fought to get back and have a clean bill of health too, does that make this a little bit more special?
Yeah, I think we were all a little bit scared last year. I'm sure he was. I think organizationally, as a coach, I was a little bit worried about him. And I think the clarification he got with what he was dealing with seemed to ease a lot of tension in all of us. I think especially him. And to see him back, and I think he's playing at a really high level this year. We knew it'd take a little bit of time, but this last month or 6-8 weeks, there's a reason why we played better, is because Roman's healthy and in his groove. So I'm happy to see him. He's been scoring some goals lately. His game's at a really high level, and it's great to see. But yeah, we're all a little worried. At that point, you're worried if he'd get to this number, but I'm sure happy he did.
I know you're planning the game on Tuesday. You're going to replace Soros. Are you anticipating he would start against Nashville?
Yeah.
Any other lineup changes coming?
There's just one game time decision.